and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the It's All About the Barbecue Blackstone and Beer Network proudly presents to you another edition of Thursday Night Barbecue Chat. I'm Steve Kress. I'm the grill department manager over at Wanamaker's in lovely, beautiful Downers Grove, Illinois. And the man sitting next to me every Thursday night, the chairman of the board, Barbecue Blackstone and Beer Group, Mr. Ryan Hoagland.
Hey, Steve. How are you doing tonight there, buddy?
Oh, I'm dandy tonight.
Dandy. Wow.
It's Thursday. Tonight was my last night. I don't have to work till Wednesday.
Whoa. Look at that.
Yeah. So.
Would you, never mind. I won't even say it.
Well, I took a vacation day for tomorrow. I got family things tomorrow, and then it's my weekend off, and then the store is closed Monday, Tuesday. So that's how it goes.
That is how it goes. So, guys, we got a great guest tonight. Longtime friend that I've met through the griddle community from Blackstone.
And Ryan doesn't have very many long friends.
I don't. They're all short. Especially this guy right here.
Jeff Nichols.
Yeah, they'll always look up to me no matter what.
Yeah.
Whoever
you get griddles, look at griddles and vittles, because I'm off for 5 days.
Yeah, see, they're not stopping by. We got Michelle Blackstone in here. What's up? How's it going? Yeah, great show. We're excited to bring on. I'm going to take our little background out here. The Hungry Hussey.
Hungry.
He's hungry. He's got some good groceries. Let me tell you what. You guys haven't checked him out, go check him out. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
Which, by the way, we have all those. Let's pay some bills right off the bat, right?
You want to pay some bills right off the bat?
Let's get it off let's get rid of it off the page.
You're right. Let's go.
Because otherwise, we get into the conversation, we forget.
We do.
And this is when most people are watching. After that, people realize that the show is no good, and they
so the Barbecue Pro Shop. If you want to go check them out, barbecueproshop.com. Anything you order over $10, if you use code CHAT10, you get 10% off your order. How do you beat that? I mean, 10% just for coming and hanging out with us. And getting our code. I mean, that's amazing.
People should get paid more. I mean, Michelle's comment's still up, for crying out loud. We're going to keep that up all night. It's the only person signed on watching us commenting.
Bill Butterworth. Hey, what's up, Bill? I think he loves him some Hussey.
He loves him some Hussey.
All right. Well, without further ado, let's bring him up here.
There he is.
Mr. Matthew Hussey. How are we doing there, sir? Welcome to the stage. Welcome to Thursday Night Barbecue Show.
Man, I'm nervous.
Whoa, wait a second. The lights changed.
Trying to set the mood a little bit. Trying to set the mood.
Let me get with you.
I can't do nothing. I could bring the hippo over.
I think I just realized my son turned my other slightly, but yeah, it's all good. Yeah. I guess I should probably have your colors, your barbecue Blackstone and beer colors. That's what I should change it to, but I didn't think about that. So sorry.
Oh, good. You got It's All About the Barbecue. Matt, this is my good friend here, Steven Krass from Wanamaker's Barbecue Supply.
Hello, Steve.
It's All About the Barbecue group. Page.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yes.
It's good to be on. Thanks for having me.
No, thanks for coming. We appreciate you. Taking some time. I know this is a busy time for everybody right now, right before the holidays. This is going to be the last show of the year, right, Steve?
Yeah, we decided that. This will be the last show of the year because next year everybody's traveling and busy, and we'll start fresh for 2024. Yeah.
So, Hussey, I'm going to leave this up to you here right now for the people out there that might not know who you are. Why don't you give us a little intro about who you are?
Man, where do I start? So I am Matthew Hussey. I have a YouTube channel called The Hungry Hussey, and I'm also on the other platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, etc. So yeah, I've been cooking for a very long time. Before when I first started out, social media wise, I cooked on Big Green Eggs. Maybe a lot of people may not know. So I was an egghead before I was a Blackstone guy. I've had a large big green egg for a long time, and that's kind of how Blackstone found me, was me posting on Instagram for like big green egg stuff. Back then they had affiliates. Blackstone did, and so I became an affiliate long time ago when they first kind of started out, 2015. So, um, so yeah, I began that. Didn't begin YouTube then. A couple of my buddies would always say, "Man, you should, you cook really good. You gotta, sometimes you're funny, sometimes you're not. You should do YouTube videos, man." I was like, and I didn't really know about YouTube videos, so when I started getting into YouTube, I would use YouTube as like backup for like videos on my phone. So, phones were a lot different back then, and one of the people that reached out to me for Blackstone to be an affiliate, they were like, "You should check out this guy. His name's Todd Tovin, and he does videos for Blackstone." And I saw Todd's videos. I was like, "Man," I could do that. Little did I know it was a lot harder than what it seems. So, 2016 is when I started doing YouTube videos, and mostly on the Blackstone, some big green egg stuff still. But yeah, it's just kind of snowballed from there. YouTube is my biggest following right now, and kind of just what I stick with. The other stuff, Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that, so it's kind of second thought, really, because I put a lot of my time and energy into YouTube. But yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. As far as cooking, how'd I get into cooking? I helped my mom a lot growing up. I worked at a restaurant for about 7 years. Always liked to cook. Always liked cooking for people, and that's kind of how I got started. And then kind of some background about how I got started with social media.
So it's definitely been a good ride for you. I'll tell you that much. I mean, I know we met before you were one of the official Blackstone 5.
Yeah.
Call them now. Used to be the Blackstone 4. Hussey's now the newest.
Yeah.
How long has it been official since you've been one of the?
October of last year is whenever I started on the team, and yeah, you're exactly right. I never in a million years thought it's something I always wanted to do, and I tell you, man, social media it's a grind. It is an absolute grind. It's a fun grind, but it's a grind, and I feel blessed just to be part of it. I'm glad they reached out to me. So it's been cool. It's been a good ride.
And so you got you're saying something, Steve? I didn't cut you off today.
Oh, no, you did, but no, I waited too long to ask the question. But it's so you did it is most of your stuff? Do you do live mostly, or is it you do a lot more of the whole taping and editing and doing that kind of on the YouTube?
I don't do many lives. Something I want to do. I love doing lives, but I don't do a whole lot of them. And most of mine is pre-shot, edited, and scheduled, posted, whatever you want to call it, for both. So I do a video every week for Blackstone, plus for my own channel.
How long do you say does it usually take to get everything all edited in and to where you think you like it?
To Ryan's point, going back to Ryan's point, I used to do everything myself. I also have a full-time job also. So I have a full-time job plus Blackstone plus my channel. Once you start becoming, kind of really, really busy, you start trying to offload stuff that you usually aren't good at, or maybe not as efficient at, to try and help you. And so what I have been fortunate to do is I have an editor, plus I have somebody that helps me shoot also. So anything I shoot, I send to him myself, and then he also shoots for me and edits for me. But it's not, I wash my hands, I'm done. I mean, we shoot obviously, so that takes X amount of time. But then, he kind of puts a rough edit on it. We upload. There's a site called Frame.io, and it's kind of built for the creator space, if you will, where the editor uploads it, and you can put comments exactly where the track is. Like, I don't really like that. Hey, maybe try to put a zoom into this. Do this, and it tracks it. So, I mean, we might go through. We do at least 3 versions. So, it's very uncommon for him to nail it on the first time. It's either me, I'm being, a little bougie in my mind or whatever. And, but yeah, so it takes a little bit of time to get it right. And then, for my channel, it's not so much. Blackstone, there's some other things I have to do to a video to get it ready, to get it packaged up, and to send it on to the team. But I used to do that myself, all by myself, and yeah, it would take a while, especially editing. It would take, for every hour of shooting, you'd probably looking at least an hour and a half to 2 hours of editing.
That's why I just go live.
Yeah. I like live. I do. I just don't, for whatever reason, I don't do them anymore. I need to do that.
Yeah. I tried to edit. Of course, I probably don't have the great software or anything like that, because, Steve will attest to this, that I'm cheap. So
Pretty much.
Trying to get that stuff out there. And I know there's a lot of programs and stuff, and there's some videos that I did, that have an app that kind of just put everything in there and go with it. But yeah, no. And you don't, if you're live, you get to do, you get to do the walk of shame.
For sure.
Those are always good.
Right.
I do them. Everybody does them.
Yeah, it happens. I try to blame it. I'm cooking something for my son, #handsome, as well. So I'm like, oh, I gotta run this inside because he needs to eat or something. So, that would get away with not being a walk of shame. So,
Right.
Good. Yeah, everybody's got your tags coming down here. Them good groceries.
So who picks the content of the video? I mean, you've been doing it for a long time. I mean, how do you keep from getting stale as far as, like the Blackstone ones, do they give you what they want you to cook up, or you just come up with, you present to them, this is what I'm going to do, or you just do it and give it to them?
It just depends. They don't really dictate anything. They kind of leave it up to the person. We do try and we collaborate. We have a weekly meeting, stuff like that, and we try to collaborate to have not a lot of overlap. So we try to do breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, that kind of thing. So there's a big catalog going, and we generally try to be a good amount ahead on our catalogs too. So we're not you don't get behind, that kind of thing. So I try to stay at least 5 to 6 weeks ahead. So what you're seeing like this weekend, you might see, I may have shot it a month or 2 ago. So there's a lot of people ask that. There's so many ideas out there to do, and sometimes I get a little mental block, honestly, and I get frustrated, and it kind of comes to me. I might and I watch all kinds of stuff. I might watch, I get inspiration through different places. But the thing is, when you're in the creator space, you're not trying to recreate the wheel every single time, because a lot of stuff's already been done. The market is pretty saturated. It's not oversaturated, but there's a lot of folks out there cooking, so you might put a little twist on it, put a little something different on it, and you twist things that way. But there's new griddle owners every single day, every single month, and the classics still kind of ring true. How to do this, how to do that. Ryan, on your site, on your Facebook, a lot of people still ask, what kind of oil do I use? how do I do a smash burger? How, it's like you're just gonna have that. There's just new people coming all the time, man. Blackstone sells a ton of griddles, so
Smokers too.
Smokers too. Yeah, that's right. I can now say that. That's good.
Yes, no, we can. It is out there. It's them signing them NDAs back in August and keeping this information in the back of your head was kind of hard, but you get through it.
Yeah. So I hope I answered your question, Steve.
Yeah, no, it was good. Yeah, I get it.
Yep.
Yeah, that was good.
Let me jump through a little real quick here. I know I announced off some of them. Griddles and Vittles, Jeff Nichols, Bill Butterworth. Our good friend
Bill.
Ryan Miller Griddler's in here. Jeff wanted me to leave his comment up.
Leave mine up
there
there.
for
Right.
a little while.
Right.
Yeah, Michelle again's got the good groceries. That's the tagline there. You can't go wrong with that one.
Some good
Robert
groceries.
Rose.
Robert Rose.
There's another one, the crew, right?
Yeah. You got Griddles and Vittles with the Griddle crew.
Yeah, there you go.
Got Jeff with
Mickey and Jay. Good to see y'all. Appreciate y'all coming in.
Hashtag Griddle Battle. Oh, sorry. My man Leprechaun TV's in the house. What's up?
Lep.
Let's see here. Well, we got another Bob Butterworth.
Bob.
Who's in here?
Bill Butterworth.
It's Bob
Bill.
Butterworth is talking to Bill Butterworth.
Nice. Thanks, Bill, for coming in.
And then Michelle said, my bacon wheat breakfast tacos should inspire you.
Inspires me. It sounds good.
It's very inspiring.
And
Very inspiring.
Brian Miller brought up, you've gone from, just cooking and doing editing videos and recording videos and editing and going into Blackstone and everything there. And now the seasoning.
Seasonings.
Yep.
Out there with the seasonings now.
That's been a wild ride, man. That took a while. That took a long time, man. I felt, to be honest, for all the accolades, YouTube, play button and all that kind of stuff, it's cool. But I felt more proud of myself whenever I put my first box of seasoning in a store. That was pretty cool.
See if I can share this out while you're talking and see how this works.
That was like the bee's knees, the cat's meow, and for whatever reason, I guess because it was it's not digital, it's a tangible thing.
It's a physical item. Yeah, it's a physical item.
Physical item. Yeah. And
wow, look at this.
So
this is new technology, folks. Sorry, man. This is
I can't really
technology
see what's going on here, but
well, you're doing a bad job of it, but it looks pretty good. Yes, got the web page up. There it is.
Yeah.
Heifer dust.
Yep.
Wow, this is great.
So I developed this. I've had this seasoning out. This seasoning is on my videos. And this just tells you about just, if you have, for folks out there, I know there's a lot of folks out there that are content creators, and part of what I like to do is I like to help people too. And because it's a grind, this was like 2 years in the making, man. The one person came to me, it's like, hey, well, I came to them, I heard about them. They said, yeah, I could probably help you out with your seasonings and, make it up for you and all that kind of stuff. I was like, great. And, it just never took off. It never got off the ground, and got another contact and somebody, that guy. And we went through the whole signed the NDA and all that. And he just drug his feet, never could, never got anything from him. And then, got a contact finally from a person, and I actually was in the store. I was like, hey, who does your seasonings for you? And the lady was at the front. She's like, I don't know. You got to go ask Wayne. He was the owner of this place. So I just went up and asked him, and he was like, oh, I got a contact for you. And that day I had a contact, had a name. I came home, called the guy in 30 minutes. This thing was off the ground, man, because I had the season. I had the recipe already, signed the NDA. All we had to do is get graphic design, get that going. So the heifer dust is my first seasoning to launch, and I'm now in probably maybe six to eight stores now. I don't know how many exactly. locally, and then of course I sell online also. I just came out with another one. It's more of like a Mexican inspired seasoning. It's called Fiesta Blend, and I should have. I don't know why I should have not called it blend. I should have called it dust. I've since changed the name. The next round, I got another shipment coming. It's sold. So it's been selling pretty good. So I changed it to Fiesta Dust. And so I'm just my plan is to keep on going with the dust naming convention, if you will, and keep on building on that. So I got two more recipes being developed right now to get those on the market also.
You need some griddle dust.
So is your rubs just because I mean there are people out there that are very like straightforward. The rubs can be used for multi-purpose. They're not just for either smoking or griddling. They can be used they're multi-purpose.
Very, very much multi-purpose. So some background about heifer dust was, if you look on the market, there's not a lot of burger seasonings. There's not much. There is some steak. Slowly and surely it's getting more and more. Not much to just say for burgers or for steak, smash burgers. There's not really, anything that really says, this is for that. And so this was my burger seasoning, like I said, and in some of my older videos, that recipe is down there. It's got a little bit more different stuff in it for, mass producing. And then I've added a few other little things. I've tweaked some things, but pretty much in the recipe, that's pretty much my recipe. Whenever I got the trial to try what they made up for me, I sent it off to a bunch of people to see what they thought about the rub. And what I got was, everybody was calling like, Hussey, like, man, this crap's good on eggs, man. He's like, this is good on French fries. This is good on chicken. This is good on pork. And
of course,
so we were
eggs. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Maybe like
and you know what? If you overcook eggs, it makes it better, Ryan. So if anybody should know how to cook an egg, it should be this guy. He goes live every day of his life cooking a freaking egg. And I'd be dang if he didn't have a yellow mass of egg right in front of me. But we're not going to go there. That's
because you guys took so long at the first 5 tables. So, Steve, I don't remember if you remember back in August when we were out at Blackstone headquarters and we had the cook-off.
Yeah.
Our dish with Mr. Greenlee and myself was some tachos, breakfast tachos, and there was eggs on there. And because the judges took so long at the previous tables, the eggs will still continue to cook. So they were.
It was like 10 minutes ago, and Ryan's over there cracking eggs on the griddle, Steve.
It was right before they were done. Right before the timer was done, everything was put out, and then I had to wait.
Yeah. Anyhow,
Chef Nate coming over, going, "Those eggs were great." 10 minutes ago.
Hard-boiled eggs.
Hard-boiled eggs. Nice.
Yes.
Let's go through some comments, Ryan, because we're getting some comments. I don't remember where you left off.
Well, we brought that one up there. Hussey, love all your griddle stuff, but my favorite thing I made off your videos is the beef noodles in the Instapot.
Ooh. The one non-griddle thing, right? Or smoking thing. Yeah, man, those noodles are awesome.
Yeah.
They're really good.
I agree with Jeff here. I got to get me some of that Hussey seasoning, the heifer dust.
Y'all let me know. I know a guy.
Too. Of course, we're getting our salt comments in here, but Mr. Hussey, would you consider being a guest judge at the next griddle battle?
Ooh.
When is that? Who did you have last time?
For the first one, Nate and CJ came out, and Matt actually came out and did a demonstration for that one down in Eureka.
Matt Lott?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Matt, right? He does the 4 for 20s?
Matt Lott, yeah. LOTT.
Yep. Yeah, he came out, did a demonstration why CJ and Nate got to judge the first ever griddle battle. I mean,
Nice.
I know we don't talk about it enough on here, Steve, but
Well, I mean, you didn't ask me to be a judge, you know.
you have to work.
I
know.
can
Roy,
judge,
how we
I can
doing?
eat.
There's their welcome in. Yes, see, we're Miller Griddler Ryan Miller says I agree. You should come to a griddle battle. And that show was amazing. Yes, it was
It's
definitely good.
I got to be careful going outside of that sweet tea line. You know what I'm saying? It's
like getting
tough.
into North and South Carolina. You want to cross the
You gotta be
border.
careful. Yeah, yeah. But there's a sweet tea line there. You gotta be careful when you go north of that sweet tea line.
Maybe we were looking at expanding this year on the griddle battle, so we're looking, but we got to try to figure out some logistics things. But you never know. Maybe we just come out to the Carolinas and do a weekend of griddle battles.
I have a pretty good
Weekend of
space
griddle
for one.
battles?
What's that? You got a pretty good space for one right next to your pool?
No, I have there's an event space that I have access to. Yeah.
See, there we go. I think there's a couple people out that way with a griddle that might show up. Griddles, metals, however, say that's a long drive.
I could probably fit a few griddles around the pool. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. So, I know. Let me see. I was going to go back, and this is pretty neat, Hussey. Thanks for sharing this with us. We really haven't shared a screen like this before, so
that's what I do. I break barriers.
I like that. That was kind of exciting.
Before I even share this screen, now that he breaks barriers, Steve, this guy's got his own GIFs.
His own what?
Or GIFs or whatever, however you pronounce them.
I don't know I don't know how you call them. Yeah.
A GIF or a GIF, GIFs.
Sure. Yeah, whatever. You know how I am with technology, Ryan. You could call it whatever you want, and I'd be okay with it.
Yes, he does. You guys can look him up. Just look up Hungry Hussey, GIF, however you want to pronounce it, however it's pronounced.
Yeah,
I think I made one. I think I made one with a little giggity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good
I think we should get our own, Ryan.
Yeah, you can make your own. You sure can. Yeah, you can make your own. Tenor, Tenor. Tenor. You just go Hungry Hussey Tenor or Hungry Hussey Gifts, and if you type in Matthew Hussey, you'll get the other Matthew Hussey, who's he's a motivational speaker. He's an author. He gives dating advice to women about men. So he's my cousin, I guess. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you kind of give advice too if they learn how to cook on the griddle or smoke.
I tell you what, that's what I need to do. Me and him need
they
to
might
partner.
attract some more men. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like Steve likes to attract more men.
Oh, wow, Ryan.
He's
that
up.
One kind of crosses the line, Ryan. I mean, you don't give a lot of digs, and then when you do it, you get so personal and brutal.
It's there.
I think he's worked up over them eggs.
And I didn't even
got me a little riled up here.
I didn't even make fun of your eggs, and here you are just attacking me brutally.
But that's what. Oh, geez, now I'm attacking you.
Wow.
Put it like that.
If I could, I'd feel a little offended by it.
But you can't.
I can't. No.
Maybe we can get Cheerwine to be a sponsor.
Get a little bit of that Southern Elixir as a sponsor. That could be a thing. There could be a few others. Yeah.
Griddles and Biddles. If Hussey says it's a go, then maybe.
They come and they're going to pack that RV. They're going to come down to North Cackalack. I tell you, that's what they're going to do.
Oh, you don't know about the North Kakalaki, huh? See.
I like. What is that? Is it North Carolina? Is that what? I do like North Carolina.
It's just a saying. Yeah, North Cackalack or South Cackalack. It's just a.
I was just in North Carolina. I was just in Charleston. That's where I was in September. Just in Charleston.
You've never been to North Carolina, Ryan?
Oh, where'd I go?
Sheltered.
Didn't I go to North Carolina? Or did I go to South Carolina? Where's Big Country live?
He's in North Carolina. Yeah, he's over near the coast. Yeah.
Yeah, I was there. That was last March. No, almost 2 years ago now for March.
Wow.
That was before the griddle crew was even a thing.
You were so cool. You were so cool back then. Now you're just.
I know. Now I'm stuck on a podcast with you.
You can't get any. You couldn't get any lower. That's all I can say. Couldn't get any lower.
It's bottom of the barrel now, scraping the bottom.
Yeah, citizen abuse. Please stop that.
It is. I mean, I can't believe you would pick on somebody so old that. I mean,
you're not that old, Steve.
Well,
you're still young at heart.
I'm still young at heart. Yes, the body tells me I'm a little older, but yes, I'm young at heart.
If you guys haven't checked it out, you can go check out the Hungry Hussey's website here, hungryhussey.com.
Oh, he's got hats.
Yes, he does. I'm going to get back to the homepage.
Yeah, so I got quite a bit of things going on there. So you can my past my recent videos, I got all that kind of on the page. Recipes, my recipes are on there.
Maybe we need something like that.
Egg in a hole.
Merch, that kind of thing.
I see the recipes on here.
Yeah.
Let's see, it's loading. Of course, I got the slow internet today, but there we go.
Yeah.
Little shrimp tacos. Oh, yeah. So, guys, if you haven't checked this out, go check it out. And yes, the shop is out there as well, too. So if you're looking to get any of the seasonings, and he does offer all this stuff on here as well, too. The meat doneness chart, the griddle temperature chart, smoke points of the oils, and the fat chart.
Yep.
Fats. I'm not on there, Steve. Sorry.
That's a good thing.
And some great products. I love the new beanie, man. I just seen that.
I do like that hat.
Just put that on today. A guy I talked to, he's like, "Hey man, us bald people in this world, when we're cooking, we need something to wear." And so
yeah.
The griddle
pimp.
I love that shirt. It's sold pretty good. It's not as good as I wanted to. Now I haven't pimped it as much as I want. I need to wear it in a video. Probably what I haven't gotten to that yet, but yeah.
You got all your different affiliate links, Amazon, Works, Talstrong, Grill Blazer.
Yeah.
I think we need to get a page, Ryan. Maybe we should get a page.
Yeah.
Thursday night barbecue chat page.
We put you on there. Put you on there.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you guys need to contact, it's all right here. And you can check out 190,000 subscribers on YouTube. Good for you, man.
I'm just about there.
Slowly getting there. It's been a grind.
Sorry.
He said it's almost there.
He said
I don't have 197,000, but I have the best. I have the best 13 people in the world that you can. It's quality of viewers that I.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
I've got Mr. David Beckley here says hello, Matthew Hussey.
Hey, Mr. David.
What is this? Does the Hussey remember our first encounter on Messenger asking if I was your brother?
Oh man.
Oh.
Which one? I wonder who asked that. Was that Nikki or Jay?
I never know when it's a group page asking the question.
I don't, but I'm interested in knowing about that. I was, you get a lot of mess. Some of them are spam. Some of them, it's my notifications. It's so stinking overwhelming. But if I was Ryan's brother, he's talking about you, Ryan, not me.
Jeez, Ryan. Come on.
So, does Hussey remember our first encounter on Messenger?
If I was your brother.
If you were my brother, Ryan? Is that what they're talking about?
I don't know. That's if I was Ryan's brother.
I'm more confused than a dang chameleon in a Skittles bag right now.
All I can tell you is that people from the South have like the best little, just like that Skittles comment. They come up with the nice one-liners.
Yeah.
I think we're too serious up here in the North. I think that's part of the problem is we just don't have that same. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we say y'all to stay up there. You come down here, we get a little bit too rigid. Nobody wants that. Nobody needs that negativity in their life.
Right.
We just sit on the porch, sip a little sweet tea, a little bit of cheer wine, and all's good. If you want some white stuff, there's some white stuff around here too now. But no. Clear stuff.
Yep.
Clear stuff.
Are we talking snow, or are we what type of white stuff are we?
Snow there?
What type of white stuff are we talking about?
Clear stuff in a clear mason jar. If you want to sip on some of that.
Oh,
Little white lightning.
A little white lightning.
A little shine. Yeah. But yeah, I'll just do cheer wine.
Tennessee Hill wine.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't remember that encounter. Now I'm very interested. I'd love to know what it was about.
Well, send them a link, Ryan. Let's get him on here and let him tell the story, because now I want to hear the story too.
There's something there. Yeah.
It may save the show.
Hopefully it's not bad. Hopefully they didn't think I'm a butthole or anything like that, you know. Like, yeah, man, you cussed me out, man.
I'm trying to share this out right now. Jason, I'm gonna send you a link on Facebook Messenger.
Oh, he said he asked if Jay was Ryan's brother on Messenger chat. I said that. I don't know.
I don't know.
I talk a lot of crap.
You griddle guys. I
guess we got to figure it out then.
There's Mr. McCourt. He's in here.
Yeah. So what's the future hold for the Hungry Hussey?
Man.
Anything you want to disclose yet?
You know, my plan is to just keep chugging. Stay in my lane. I just keep focused, you know. I just keep plugging. Ideally, I have a 9-to-5 job that I work. At some point I'd like to let that go. Don't know when, don't know how, but you know, every little bit counts. When you're into seasonings and stuff, a lot of people's like, "Oh, you got your own seasonings, man. You must be like loaded." I'm like, "No, my last name's not McCormick. All right, it's you know, and it's not Lowry's either. It's not Mike Lowry's, but so
it's Mike Lowry.
But you know, it's just one of those things where it's another little piece. You know, you're really an entrepreneur, really, because it takes many pieces to make one big pie. So at some point, I like to let my 9-to-5 go and just kind of do my own thing. Some more pieces need to fall into place before I do that. I've been in the industry I'm in for over 20 years. I'm kind of just kind of embedded, man. It's kind of tough. So, you know, at some point, I'm not getting discouraged. I'm blessed beyond belief, having a great job. All three of my jobs are great. So, there's no issues there. Totally blessed. So
that's all that matters.
So at some point I'd like to let that go, really start doing more Hungry Hussey videos, maybe trying to go to more like 2 videos a week instead of 1. I would like to hire my now part-time shoot and editor. I'd like to hire him so that we can, you know, bang out more content. You know, different things. I like to have a little space. Be nice to have a space to shoot, you know, warehouse space for my seasonings where I could, you know, get a little bit bigger into distributing and things like that. But yeah, you know, just keep plugging away. Doors are opening. Doors are open whenever they open. So
yeah, always got to keep your eyes open.
Well, you know, you're talking about the seasonings and the people being excited that you have your own seasoning, which is exciting. I don't have my own seasoning, but it's exciting. Just as somebody who sells seasonings, it's a very crowded space. So it's you know, just because you have a seasoning, like you were saying, it's not like your Malcolm Reed or Heath Riles or some of these big guys that are pumping stuff along. It's awesome that you've made it that far, but yeah, it's a lot of work just to just from seeing the local guys here at the store trying to get their names out, it's a hard push to try and get your name in with when you're on a big wall with a whole bunch of other big names. So, but just to be up there I think is awesome.
I guess I don't really, what do I say? I don't really care to be at Walmart. I don't really care to be with Big Blue. I like being that regional guy, and there's a little bit of an air to and a little bit of mystery about, somebody seeing that a lot, especially like on my videos, like, hey, can you go to Michigan or whatever, or, up y'all's way, or it's like, no, I'm self-distributing this myself. I'm actually driving to this place, and so, there's a little bit of mysteriousness about it, when people watch your videos and things like that, and that kind of helps promote a little bit. So it means a little something where you can't just go to Walmart and get something, because at that point, it's great seasoning. I know Heath personally, he's a great guy. Pittman, I know Pittman, don't know him real well, but he and I talked, and they've done great. They started out the same way, small, and then they've kind of worked their way up. But what's wrong with Michigan? It's too dang cold. That's what it is. So you're right there. Your Michigan is like, you're actually into Canada, really. Y'all, we need to just give y'all to Canada. It's like too dang cold.
We want
too
to give
cold.
that to Wisconsin, but so with all the seasonings and stuff like that, are you still hand packing and shipping?
I do, yeah. So every
Wow. Okay.
just a little, so I have merch on there. Part of being a small business owner, man, I tell you, it's tough. And Steve, I know a little bit about, you could probably attest to this, but man, the Amazon mentality has jacked people up so badly. And I didn't know that. And it's one of those things because you're not walking in those shoes. When you start walking in those shoes, you start realizing Amazon's jacked some things up. Now Jeff Bezos, same thing. He started out as, you can't help but to like what he's done out of his garage, because I'm doing the crap right in my unfinished basement. Right. So, my seasonings, I hand pack, my seasonings, and what I like to do even what I like to try to do with my YouTube videos is, be personable to people, be thankful to people. So every order, I handwrite a note thanking them. I handwrite a note, try to be, sometimes if I know them, I might know the name. Let's say if I saw your order come in, Ryan, I would write something personable. If I don't, I just say, hey, thank you so much for the order and support. I hope you enjoy it. And because I tell everybody I love them, when I know you, I say love Hussey. Sometimes my daughter helps me, and she'll write. She likes writing the notes too, so she'll write them every once in a while. And I tell her the same thing. I was like, these people spent their hard-earned money to help to support us, so you got to be appreciative. And so we hand pack those. We put there's some mints that's locally made that I put a couple mints in each package. And then if you buy 2 bottles of rub, I put a sticker in. So if you buy 4 bottles, I'm about to put 2 stickers. So the reason why I don't do it on one is because I put it in a padded envelope and I roll it up. If I put one sticker in there, it makes it look, it flops it over. So 2 makes it flat. So that's, so I do that for every order. And then, I just put it out of my mailbox. So my neighbors are like, man, every day you got like packages all over there. I was like, yeah. I was like, sorry about that. But yeah, I hand pack those. My shirts and merch is actually fulfilled through someone else. It just didn't make business sense for me to carry that much inventory is cash. Okay. It just didn't make business sense to me to have 20 small shirts I can't move or whatever. So instead of, I have this service. It's called Printful. There's a factory out of Charlotte, and it's a direct to garment shipping service, and it integrates right into my website. And so when you buy through them, it goes to them, and then they print it and ship it to you. So
yeah. No, I definitely know that one. I mean, the shirts that I have, the hats and stuff like that. I got a lady here right in the south side of town. She prints me one at a time. So it's nice. I don't have to. That's because I didn't want to get stuck with inventory and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I had somebody when they wanted a hat. I don't remember what it was like when I first started selling them. It was like between $25 and $30, and they're like, for a hat, that's ridiculous. Da 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 da. And I'm like, so I had to go back and like process everything. I'm like, God, is my price that bad? And I'm going. He goes, I can get a hat. I think he was looking at a Blackstone hat, and he's like, I can get that for $19.99. I said, okay.
Yeah.
And then you're paying $8 or $9 for shipping. Then you're paying your tax on that. So you're right there around the $25, $30 of what I'm charging already. And then a company like Blackstone, I'm not knocking them or anything like that. Any large companies, they can go order 5,000 hats and not have to worry about it.
Yeah, they get a discount price on shipping and stuff like that too. And it just, printing one still, even though if I had somebody down the road, I'd have to physically say, hey, I need this, and then I'd have to go get that thing, and then I'd have to ship it. So, they handle it all for me. And for right now, until I can have like a space, that can, you can have some retail space, I might just, I probably have some stock then, but until then, it's tough. This kind of makes more sense. And then shipping is just, shipping's just crazy. It's a padded envelope that I get from USPS if you go to USPS, it's $10.60 to ship that thing. Okay. You can I go through Shippo. You can do Pirate Ship too. There's like a discount store. And that's $8.60. Well, if you notice when you go, it's actually $8. So I eat 60 cents because I didn't want the shipping to be more than my dang rub. So, so I also eat 60 cents. And then people still just, they bloody my nose. They're like, your shipping sucks, man. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not Amazon, so.
You don't have the volume of it. I just the people to understand and out there. The Hussey's point. I ordered, and I bring it up when people ask me because I've had to raise the price on my meat church rubs and stuff like that. I ordered 6 or 7, maybe 8 cases of meat church rubs, and they're coming out of Oklahoma. My freight charge was $104. Just for 8 or 9 cases of rubs. I mean, so he's not the only one there's a lot of people they're shipping. Freight is just astronomically high now, period. Yep. So it's, and that's the only thing that really bothers me a little bit, just obviously being a small merchant, is like, you can't beat up a small merchant who's not dealing on that value. You can't run everything on it, like you said, through an Amazon lens. It's like, well, Amazon. And just so everybody takes a look and see, if you go into Amazon and you look into their rubs, I will almost guarantee you that probably 80% of the rubs are cheaper in your local store because they tell you that it's free shipping. But if you go and look, they are charging you an extra $3 or $4 on that rub, and that's your shipping.
That's a good point. And then, even for Amazon Prime is what, $129, $149 a year that you pay also up front, that kind of oversets, but you don't remember that because it comes off the card every year. So
right.
Oh, I remember it. I get the notification. I'm like, dang it, it's that time again. That's some of the problem is too, is like you're paying for that annual membership fee for Amazon Prime to get your 2-day shipping, and it's not 2-day shipping anymore.
Yeah.
And so the stuff is not, now I think the free returns and stuff was, one of the big big sellers, or okay, I don't know what size to get because I'm ordering online. So you order 2 of them, you return 1, and now they've changed you can return it like UPS or Kohl's or something. But now UPS, if you want to go return at UPS, it's $1 for a return there now. So it's not free.
Yeah, nothing's free, man. Nothing is free. But yeah, not to go off on a crazy tangent there. It was just, it's just small business talk. But there might be some other folks out there that it may be just something they need to know or want to know or didn't think they needed to know.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You're doing it. Nothing but respect. Keep up the good groceries.
Certainly going to try, y'all.
Griddles and Vittles, Nick and Jay agreed. Or they've gone to other platforms, No, we talk about it every week on the show as well, too. And, if you stick around towards the end when Steve does his closing spiel, he's always talking about shopping local, shopping small, You're helping that family get through and pay for their kids' college and stuff like that. You're not getting a CEO his 14th Porsche or something like that,
Well, and it's not only that too. It's just the just like Matt was saying. I mean, he sends a personal note if he knows you. I mean, even if he doesn't know you, he's sending a personal note with everything, and you're not getting that from Amazon. You're not getting that from Walmart. You're not getting that from you're just another dollar and you're another digit. And when you go to a small local business, I mean, they appreciate that you're there. I mean, I love the fact that people come in the store and I know who they are and I know what's going on in their lives and I know what they've purchased. And there's a relationship with it where you're going to the store and you're actually a person as opposed to, just being Amazon Prime number, 45457 or something like that,
45456. What?
That's
what?
As Ryan knows, I don't really have an Amazon account.
No, he doesn't. I think I've seen Steve order one thing from Amazon. He called me and asked me to do it for him.
Yeah, because I wouldn't do it. I actually do. I do have an Amazon account, and believe it or not, it's. I found out something very interesting about Amazon. They will not close your account. That was very exciting because it was hacked a couple times and I ended up calling and saying, hey, can we just close this account? Because I don't order anything from you. So you're not losing you're not losing a good customer because I don't order anything. And you can look at my account and they said, well, we really don't close accounts. I'm like, okay, well, I'm tired of getting the notice that my account's been hacked and I've never ordered anything. And I'd just like to close it so it could be done. And they wouldn't get rid of it.
Or send me some of the stuff that they're ordering.
Yes, or send me the stuff they're ordering. Not that they've ordered anything. It's just that I can't get into it, or if I can't do this and that, and it's just like I prefer to just get rid of it because I don't order anything from Amazon. Like I said, the only thing I've ever ordered from Amazon, Ryan ordered for me.
That's very nice of him.
I try.
Well,
I don't know if I threw this one up earlier. Jeff Nichols says he's going to place an order. Better come with an autograph. So
I could do that.
Jeff Nichols in there. Maybe put a little extra heart on there for him.
Yeah, I can do that, Jeff. Yeah, I did. I just did one for a guy 2 days ago. He wanted it wasn't him. It was his father-in-law, and he asked what I didn't autograph the bottle. I actually autographed. I got some little thank you cards that I wrote little note on that and signed it. And so yeah, send it on in, man.
Do you got to write does the note have to be addressed to the Griddle Battle dessert champion or whatever he was at the?
He did get.
Oh, was Jeff the dessert winner?
In the second Griddle Battle that we did, yes, he.
Okay, yeah. Nice. What do you make?
That was the cheesecake apple pie tacos.
It does sound good.
I will say I just recreated them in one of the cooking classes that I did recently. So they were.
That sounds like some good groceries right there.
They were definitely some good groceries.
Dang it, boy.
No, rigged. Hey, look, Griddles and Vittles says rigged.
Number one.
Rigged.
Number one.
Didn't they? I mean, they won something, didn't they?
Champion. They got second place Second was
Oh, I thought
Reserve
they
Grand-
won. Didn't they
Reserve
win one?
no, they got reserve grand champion. Then they had first place in burgers
Oh, okay.
in the first one.
I pay attention, but I guess I don't pay attention that well, huh?
Yeah. And then Michelle's Blackstone came out to the last one and dominated. I think second place
Nice.
On two of the categories.
My
And
dessert
then,
was too spicy.
Yes, dessert was a little off, or what it was, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then Ryan Miller, second place for breakfast. Hashtag Handsome did take fourth place in his first ever griddle battle. So my son, it was a little emotional for me to call him out, but yes, first place.
Choked up.
Good stuff. So, well, look at that. The hour has run by us just like
Flown
that.
by.
So, Hussey, we appreciate you coming on. Anything else you want to throw out there before we wrap up the show here?
Man, I believe I talk too much as it is. No, I just, a lot of people on here, they know me. I appreciate everybody. A lot of people, I didn't get here because of not the people following me. So, do want to appreciate that first and foremost. So, but yeah, if you ever have any questions, I'm always out here. I'm nothing special, just some dude, just some dude lives in a cul-de-sac. You know what I'm saying?
Now you're on the Thursday night barbecue chat.
Look at me,
Where else
Ma.
do we go from here?
I know.
Wow.
I know.
We'll have to get stickers, Ryan, of the Thursday night barbecue chat, and so we can send it to people who have been guests.
We keep it on Thursday.
Huh?
I said, provided that we keep it on Thursday going forward. I don't know.
The chosen one. Yeah.
He's such a whiner.
Yes.
He's such a whiner with this Thursday night. You're the guy that picked Thursday night.
I know, because I was.
Tonight's
there was-
gin rummy night at the local Moose Lodge, and
He's got to go play bingo with the seniors. Is what he's upset about.
Yeah,
I mean, since I am attacking you, Steve, do you have something against the seniors or?
probably.
No, I'm one of them. I'm AARP, brother. I'm not AARP.
He's probably got a TikTok live to do or something. Steve, he's probably got some kind of battle. I don't know.
Cutting into his.
I do.
TikTok.
Don't
He's
do
got to
that.
buy another. He's got to buy another pool. Yeah, I mean, what the
Yeah, he wants
heck?
to put one right beside of it. Can't keep up with it, man.
needs the in-ground hot tub to go next to the pool.
I heard that he was going to chip out the middle of it and put TT in it from TikTok.
So many people talked to me about it. They were like, "You should build the pool in the TikTok design."
Yeah,
Yeah.
must be nice.
I did just get to watch the birthday video from last year, and everybody on there was cracking up and throwing little TikTok talk out there.
Hey, it works. You know?
Yeah. So Hussey, again, man, appreciate you coming on the show. We appreciate it. Maybe we'll have you on sometime next year and see how.
Yeah.
Hit me up, man.
Going.
You got my digits.
Thanks for coming on. Nice to meet you and see you. And then I think I'm going to contact you because I want to get a Hungry Hussey sticker to put in. I got to put something over Ryan's sticker. So
Yeah, I could send some. Heifer dust up there too. Just let me know.
all right.
Yeah, definitely.
My next shipment, I can send however many boxes you want up there.
Wow.
See,
All right.
there you go. All right, Hussey. Have a Merry Christmas, brother.
Thanks, guys. Everybody have a Merry Christmas.
Merry
Thank you
Christmas.
so much.
Take
Yep.
care. Man,
Hey, another great show, Ryan. You did a
Another
good
great
job.
show,
I'm proud of you.
I know. See, it's
And you had all
that was a
those
good show.
all those fancy things going on with the.
You know what we didn't have though? We did not have one animation go off this time though.
Yeah.
I gotta look into those and figure that. Maybe I should have asked Hussey if he knew anything about those.
No, he's still there. Ask him.
Yeah, well, we're gonna wrap up the show here, and he wants to. He's got to listen to your spiel, but I know.
My light just got brighter.
It did there earlier. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
there it goes.
Justin,
Yeah, it's
watch
if I move
it.
around it, or if I move around it, the computer.
Great job.
Thanks.
Keep it up. So did you? Got Brian Kelly. He needs another she shed.
It's you. Yeah,
It's you guys.
that's you. Yeah.
Yeah, Brian, you missed it. You came right at the end of the show, but
Well, you can always watch it on the
and you
rewind.
can always watch the replay. We appreciate it. So,
Yeah.
But guys, that's our show tonight. We appreciate you hanging out. We're here every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central Time. We are done for this year.
Except
this
for
is the
next
last
week.
show of 2023. So 19 shows this year. Not too bad to get started off. It's at one point we were up to I think like almost 15 people in here at one time watching. So probably one of our bigger shows.
Yeah, I think Jess is the winner this year. I think she maintained the largest audience that we've had so far. We were always right around 20 people when Jess was on.
So yeah,
you can just go to show it ain't us.
Show. Yeah,
people come and watch
us. Yeah. So with that, guys, I'm going to sign off and let Steve do his thing. But have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we'll see you next year.
Yeah, and as always, Merry Christmas to everybody. First of all, Happy New Year. And please, as always, please shop local. Please shop small. Please support the small business owners in your community, because after all, we're just better than everybody else. But also, please be kind and courteous to all your retail workers, all your people working in the service industry. Please be kind and nice to them. They are working hard to serve you. Yes, that's right. They are working hard to serve you. And yes, you're not the only person in the place that matters. There are tons of other people there as well. So with that, have a great holiday season. Good luck shopping this weekend. And remember, let's stay calm and be patient. And most of all, it's our differences that make us great. Because after all, who would want to live in a society where we all were exactly the same? Could you imagine, Ryan, if you were exactly the same as me?
I don't even want to think about that.
Right. So that's my point.
I love Trish in the background.
Huh?
Was that Trish in the background? I heard laughing.
Oh, she's, believe it or not, she is in the bedroom at the end of the hallway with the door closed, and you can still hear her.
Yeah,
she's laughing. Yeah. She's got a very loud laugh.
All right, y'all. We will see y'all in 2024. Take care.